Okay students, class 12th CBSE Mathematics. Today we are solving the questions of the exercise 13.1. Okay, this exercise is related to the conditional probability. Conditional probability, I have already told you the concept about the conditional probability, the properties of the conditional probability also. Okay, P E oblique F. E oblique F means finding the probability of event E with respect to the event F. Finding the probability of event E whenever F is given. Finding the probability of event E whenever F event is already known. Okay, or the meaning I am telling you the meaning of the conditional probability. So finding the probability of event E whenever the given event F is considered as the sample space. Okay, so to find the conditional probability, first of all we have to find the events which are common in E and F both. After that we utilize the formula and find the conditional probability. Okay, means this is the probability under condition. Condition is that F is already given, F is already occurred, F is already happened. Okay, so let us solve the questions of the exercise 13.1. The questions of exercise 13.1, from question number 1 to question number 5 we have been given the data. Okay, so there is not a difficult task to find the conditional probability or to find the other unknown from the formula of the conditional probability. Okay, so we can easily find this. I am solving the question number 5th. Directly I am solving the question number 5th. We have been given PA, probability of A, that is 6 by 11, probability of B, that is 5 by 11, and also we have been given probability of A union B, that is 7 by 11. Okay, now first part is find PA intersection B. First of all we have to find the PA intersection B. Okay, so PA intersection B, we will use formula addition theorem. We will use the addition theorem, and addition theorem is PA union B is equals to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. We have to find this. So PA intersection B is equals to PA plus probability of event B minus probability of the event A intersection A union B. Okay, and we have been given all the three values, 6 by 11 plus 5 by 11 minus 7 by 11. So this is equals to 4 by 11. This is equals to 4 by 11. So PA intersection B is equals to 4 by 11 after solving this. So this is the first part of the question number 5th. Now the second part, find PA oblique B. Second part is finding PA oblique B. So PA oblique B equals to PA intersection B upon PB. A oblique B means conditional probability. Okay, if we have been given E oblique F, A oblique B, P oblique Q, it means we have to find or we have been given the conditional probability. Okay, and conditional probability can be found using the formula PA intersection B upon PB. So this is equals to 4 by 11 by PB. PB means 5 by 11. So PA oblique B is equals to 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Okay, this is second part. Now the third part, PB oblique A. Third part, PB oblique A. B oblique A is also conditional probability. So B intersection A upon PA. PB oblique A, that is PB intersection A upon PA, and this can also be written as PA intersection B upon PA. So this is equals to PA intersection B is this 4 by 11 upon PA is 6 by 11. So 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Okay. So this was the third part of the question number 5th. We were solving the questions. We are solving the questions of the conditional probability. Okay. Conditional probability exercise 13.1. This. Now let us take the question number 6, 7, 8. All these are same. In all these questions we have to find the conditional probability. Okay. So all these questions are same. Let us take the question number 8. Directly take the question number 8. Question number 8 is, a die is thrown 3 times. Die is thrown 3 times, means total number of event will be 6 to the power 3, that is 216. So die is thrown 3 times. Die is thrown 3 times. Okay. So number of event in sample space equal to 6 raised to the power 3, that is 216 sample points are there. Total sample points are 216. Okay. Now 4 appears on the third toss. It is given that 4 appears on the third toss. Okay. So event E. Third toss is fixed, that is 4. So third toss is fixed, that is 4. So first toss and second toss will variate, will change from 1 to 6, from 1 to 6. Okay. So 1, 1, 4. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, and so on, 1, 6, 4. And then 2, 1, 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, and so on, 2, 6, 4. Third toss is fixed. Third toss is fixed, that is 6. First or second is changing. So in this way, 6, 1, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 3, 4, and so on, 6, 6, 4. Okay. So total number of event in E is equals to 36. Okay. Now F is 6 and 5 appears respectively on first 2 tosses. So first 2 tosses are here fixed. 6 on first toss and 5 on second toss. Okay. So third toss will variate. Third toss will variate from 1 to 6. So F is equals to 6 in first and 5 in second. 6 in first and 5 in second. Only third toss will change from 1 to 6. 6, 5, 1, 6, 5, 2, 6, 5, 3, and so on, 6, 5, 6. Okay. So this is the F. Means number of element in F is equals to 6. Number of element in F equals to 6. Now we have to find PE oblique F. We have to find conditional probability of event E whenever F is given. Okay, with respect to F. Okay, so E intersection F is equals to, intersection means common element between these and these. Okay, third toss is 4. So here we have the event 6, 5, 4. So this event is common only. Only this event is common. So 6, 5, 4. 6, 5, 4. Okay. It's common in all these and these events. Okay. So now we have to find the probability of E oblique F. Probability of E oblique F, that is E intersection F upon PF. That is equals to PE intersection F 1 upon 216 upon PF. PF, that is 6 upon 216 is equals to 1 upon 6. 1 upon 6. Okay. Now let us take the question number 9. Question number 9. Now we are solving the question number 9. Question number 9 of the exercise 13.1. Question number 9 is mother, father and son line up at random for a family picture. Mother, father and son. Okay, line up at random for a family picture. So sample space will be like this: son, mother, father, son, father, mother, father, mother, son, father, son, mother, and then mother, father, son, mother, son and father. This is the sample space. Means if all the three will line up for family picture, they can line up like this. Okay, all the line up are different. Now it is given that E is the sun on one end. Event E, sun on one end. Sun on one end. So sun on one end means this and this. Okay. So son, mother, father, son, father, mother, mother, father, son, father, mother, son. Okay. So these are the events in. These are the sample point in event E. Okay. Now F is given as father in the middle. Father in the middle. Father in the middle. So father in the middle means this one and this one. Means son, father, mother, and mother, father, son. Okay. So this is F. Okay. So after reading the question, we have find the sample space as sample points in event E and sample points in event F. Okay. So E intersection F. E intersection F is equals to both event will be common. S father SFM and MFS. So SFM and MFS both are common. Okay. So E intersection F is this. Now we have to find the probability E oblique F. We have to find the probability E oblique F. So this is equals to E intersection F upon PF. E intersection F, that is 2 upon 6 upon PF F 2 upon 6. So 1 upon 1, that is 1. So probability is 1. So 100% probability is there. 100% probability is there. So this was question number 9. Okay. Now question number 10. Question number 10. We will solve the question number 10. So question number 10 is given as a black and a red dice are rolled. Means we have been given two dices, black dice and red dice. Okay, find the conditional probability of obtaining a sum greater than 9. Given that the black die resulted in a 5. So we have been given two dice. Two dice means total 36 events are there. So we can have like this. Black die is first die. So B1 R1, B2 R2, and so on. B6 R6 and B2 R1, B2 R2 and 6 B2. This is B1 R6. This is B2 R6, and then lastly B6 R1, B6 R2, and so on. B6 R6. This is the sample space, and in sample space total sample points are 36. Total sample points are 36. Okay. Now we have to find the conditional probability event E. Event E is given that sum greater than 9. A sum greater than 9. Sum greater than 9 means sum should be greater than 9 on both the dice, that is black dice and red dice. Okay. So B1 R6 7, B2 R6 8, B3 R6 9. Okay, sum greater than 9 means 10. So B4 R6 is the first. B4 R6 is the first sample point. Okay, B4 R6 is 10. B4 R5 is 9. Now B5 R5, B5 R6. Then B6 R4, B6 R5 and B6 R6. These are the sample points whose sum is greater than 9. Sum greater than 9 means 10, 11 and 12. Okay, sum 10, 11 and 12. Okay, this is the event E. Now given that is the event F is black die resulted in a 5. Black die resulted in a 5 means there is 5 on the black dice. So black dice 5. B5 R1, B5 R2, B5 R3, B5 R4, B5 R5 and B5 R6. Okay, so these are the sample points in event F. These are the sample points in event F. Black die resulted in A5. Black die resulted in A5. So E intersection F is B5 R5, B5 R6. B5 R5 and B5 R6. So B5 R5 and B5 R6. Okay. Now we have to find the probability of E oblique F. E oblique F equals to P E intersection F upon PF. So this is equals to E intersection F 2 upon 36 upon PF. PF that is 6 upon 36 equals to 2 upon 6 equals to 1 by 3. This is the probability. Okay. Now let us take its second part is also there. Second part of the same question is there. You can solve it easily. Now let us take the question number 12. Okay. So question number 12 is assume that each born child is equally likely to be a boy or a girl. If a family has two children, so sample point is boy boy, boy girl, girl boy and girl girl. This is the sample point. Okay, 4 sample points are there in the sample space. What is the conditional probability that both are girls? So conditional probability of the event E, both are girls. Both are girls. We have been given 2 parts. First part is that we have been given that youngest is a girl. Youngest is a girl. Okay. So youngest is a girl means girl boy and girl girl. This is the sample point. Girl boy and girl girl. So both are girls means girl girl. Now E intersection F is equals to girl GG. Okay. So probability of E intersection F equals to E intersection F oblique PF. This is equals to 1 upon 4 upon PF. PF is 2 upon 4, that is 1 by 2. So 50% is chance. 50% is chance there. This was first part and you can do the second part in the same way. Okay. Now question number 13. Question number 13 of the exercise 13.1. So question number 13 is Question number 13. An instructor has a question bank consisting of 300 easy true false questions. Instructor has a question bank consisting of, so we have to form a table like this. Table like this. This is easy. This is difficult. This is true or false, and this is MCQ. Okay. Two type of questions are there. True false questions and MCQ, and both are easy and difficult. So 300 easy true false question, 300, and 200 difficult true false questions, 200 difficult true false questions, 500 easy multiple choice questions, and 400 difficult multiple choice questions. If a question is selected at random from the question bank, what is the probability that it will be an easy question given that it is a multiple choice question? If a question is selected at random from the question bank, what is the probability that it will be an easy question? What will be the probability means event easy question. Easy questions. Easy questions are 300 and 500. Okay, and F means it is given that it is a multiple choice question. It is a multiple choice question. Multiple choice question means 500 and 400. Okay, so E intersection F is equals to 500. So PE of the F is equals to PE intersection F upon PF. So P intersection F equals to 500, PF equals to PF 500 upon 1400. Total number of questions are 1400. Divided PF is 500 plus 400, 900 upon 1400. So this is 500 upon 900 equals to 5 upon 9. So 5 upon 9 is the answer. This was question number 13. Okay, this was question number 13. Now let us take the question number 14. Question number 14. That is, given that two numbers appearing on throwing two dice are different. Two numbers appearing on throwing two dice means sample space having the 36 sample points, and it is given means it is the event F that two numbers appearing on throwing two dice are different. Okay, find the probability of the event sum on the numbers of the dice is 4. So S is having two dice, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, and so on, 1 6, 2 1, 2 2, and 2 6, 3 1, 3 3, 3 6, 4 1, 4 4, 4 6, 5 1, 5 5, 5 6, and then 6 1 and 6 6. Total sample points are 36. Okay, now event F is given that two numbers are different. Appearing numbers on two dice are different. Two numbers appearing on dice are different. Okay, means how many events are there? How many doublets are there? How many doublets are there? How many doublets? 6 doublets. 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 6 6. These are the doublets having the same number on the both dice. Okay. Here we have to take the sample points in which all the numbers are different. So total are 36 minus 30. 36 minus 6, that is 30 sample points are there in NF. So NF equals to 30. Two numbers are different. Now E. Now even E is given as sum of number on dice is 4. The sum of number on dice are 4. So this is 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Only these events are there. Okay. So E intersection F is equals to 1, 3 and 3, 1. Different. Okay. So E intersection is this. Now we have to find P of the F, that is P intersection F upon PF. So this is 2 oblique 36 upon PF. PF 30 upon 36. So 2 upon 30, that is 1 upon 15. So 1 upon 15 is the answer. Okay. Now the question number 15. Question number 15. Consider the experiment of throwing a die. Consider the experiment of throwing a die. If a multiple of 3 comes up, throw the die again. 3 comes up, multiple of 3, that is 3 and 6, then throw the die again. Okay. So sample space is throw the die again. And if any other number comes up, means 1, 2, 4 and 6, 4 and 5 comes up, then toss a coin. Okay. So after reading the question, the sample space is 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Okay, means when multiple of 3 means 3 and 6 comes up, throw the die again. So with 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and with 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if any other number comes up, means not a multiple of 3, that is 1, then toss a coin. 1 head, 1 tail, 2 head, 2 tail, 4 head, 4 tail, 5 head, 5 tail. Okay, so this is the sample space after reading the question. Now find the conditional probability of the event the coin shows a tail. Event is given as coin shows a tail. So tail means 1 tail, 2 tail, 4 tail and 5 tail. And F is given as at least one die shows 3. At least one die shows 3. So this is equal to 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 6, 3. These are the sample point in F. Okay. So what is the conditional probability? Here we can see that E intersection F is equals to 5. There is no common element. So probability of E intersection F is equals to 0 implies that probability of E oblique F is also equals to 0. So conditional probability is 0 because there is not a condition as there is no common elements. Okay, so this was question number 15. Now let us take the question number 16. These questions are multiple choice questions. PA is equals to 1 by 2, PB equals to 0, then PA oblique B. PA oblique B equals to PA intersection B upon PB and PB is equals to 0. So when we divide by 0, it is not defined. So not defined is the answer in question number 16 and in question number 17. In question number 17, this is the last question of the exercise 13.1 And last question of today's chapter also, question number 17. We have been given PA oblique B equals to PA oblique B equals to PB oblique A. Means PA intersection B upon PB is equals to PB intersection A upon PA. So this is PA intersection B, you can say this 1 upon PB is equals to 1 upon PA, means PB equals to PA. Okay. So in this way you can solve the questions of the exercise 13.1 conditional probability. Tomorrow we will start a new topic, that is multiplication theorem on probability. Okay, thank you.